Dan Larson at the photo booth with another batch of stuff sent into the post office box by some very generous viewers. Up first, we got Pete from Townsend, Delaware. Pete saw the booth video where I received a metal model kit of the Millennium Falcon, and he was wondering if I ever put it together because he is a big fan of those kits. In fact, to further the point, he actually sent in some images from his own collection of model kits that he's actually put together. These are all those metal kits there. If you can make any of this out here, it's pretty cool. Short answer, I have not finished it yet. Good news for me, though, Pete included not only an assembled Millennium Falcon, hang on, but also we've got the Falcon. Ah, man, these things are like sharpish. We got the Falcon. We've got a Star Destroyer, and then they have little stands here, and then also an R2-D2. These things are really fantastic, and they, I'm probably going to use them as Christmas decorations. You know what? They're all season decorations. Star Wars is all seasons, but they do look more like... Oh, man, I just noticed it's actually, like, etched down here. If you can see that. Anyway, thank you very much for sending those in, Pete. Those are great stuff. We'll put them on the shelf right now. Up next, repeat contributor Jim from Tewksbury. I think that's... It's not Tewksbury. It's Tewksbury, Massachusetts. Sent in a whole bunch of stuff here. For some reason, I don't know why... I don't know why you got the special treatment, but in this this particular envelope, we have the Captain America. I don't know. I don't know if these are Mega Constructs or if those are a different brand. If they're like a Marvel proprietary brand, I don't really know what that's from. To be honest with you, we got a bag of Lego guys here. Included are what's his face, Emmett from Lego Movie 2. I assume this is the Lego Movie 2 batch. We got Abe Lincoln. We've got Benny with a robot arm. I don't know. Spoiler alert there. I haven't seen the movie yet. What's her face? This guy. The crayon dude. Or gal. Looks like a gal. A couple others here. We got... This is post-apocalyptic crazy cat lady, I assume. She's got the cat with a mohawk. That is a tough-looking punk cat there. Ooh, watermelon slice. That's nice. And then Scarecrow. Nice batch of little Lego guys there. We've also got a bunch of Imaginext figures, including Superman, Armored Superman, not Wonder Woman, that actually is Wonder Woman, I think. I think that's Wonder Woman in armor. I don't know what the theme is here. We got, I was going to say Cyborg, but that's Metallo. And then this guy... Who's this guy? Oh, it's Batman. This reminds me of all those old Kenner sets where they would just crank out crazy Batsuit after crazy Batsuit. We got Batgirl, Deadshot, Supergirl, and Green Arrow. Ooh, cloth goods hood. That is rich. Very nice there. I think we had some other stuff in here, too. We've got some tiny Marvel guys. I think I have quite a few of these at this point, but I can't be sure if I have all of these here specifically. War Machine, Hawkeye, Vision, and Iron Man. I like these guys. I like that they're fun. This scale is fun. I like having different scales of things that look good together. So, you know, if you've got a Godzilla or Voltron, this might scale well with that, or some diorama playset or whatever. It's good to have all different scales. Then we've also got a Halo Heroes, Jules Mdama. I don't know how that's pronounced, but he's clearly... has been contributed for his half translucentness, and I got to be pretty close to a full collection of these things at this point. You guys keep sending them in, I appreciate it. And then this is a Adventure Heroes, Galactic Heroes, Galaxy Heroes. I think it's Galactic Heroes. Snaggletooth there, just a cute little guy from the Cantina. So thank you very much, Jim, for sending those in. Next up is Andrew from Carmel, New York, checking in. Andrew's a repeat contributor, always representing the local 40 ironworkers of New York. Making sure that producer Greg and I can also represent. Thank you very much, Andrew, for checking in. Thank you for the work you do. Andrew sent in, this must have been right after our Bravestarr video, so I think I've been sitting on these for a little while. But Andrew sent in two Oh, sorry. You know what? I was going to say two of the same thing, and then I'm like, hey, look, they're different. This is the heroic laser fire backpack and the evil laser fire backpack. Andrew said, hey, one for you, one for producer Greg. So we're going to have to hash out who exactly is the heroic and who is the evil. And then we're probably going to have to dig through my bins. I'm pretty sure I've got a Bravestarr. I might have a Tex-Hex. I can't remember. I haven't pulled out my Bravestarr stuff in a while. I can't remember if I have a Tex-Hex. I know I have a Bravestarr. So, well, if I don't have a Tex-Hex, I'll have to get on that so we can have a heroic versus laser fire battle. Or at least, if producer Greg doesn't want to participate, I'll find somebody who will. But these are great. I might be getting ahead of myself because these are not. These haven't been opened, and as much as I am an opener, I don't know if I can do that with vintage pieces like this, especially in the condition that they're in. Look at the fine work, the craftsmanship, the prestige feel of the gold on the label here. That is couture packaging. Thanks, Andrew. Up next, you've probably heard of the Foosh. Foosh Dis Thunder. He's Foosh Dis Thunder on Instagram and also obviously over at thefoosh.com. He's probably got a real name, but you won't find his Instagram that way. So check out his Instagram and obviously the Foosh. This is from Mortal Kombat Deception, which I forgot existed. I forgot the entire game existed. So I absolutely did not know about this figure, but I was happy to receive it as a gift. I can't remember if there's a weapon or anything in here. There it is. This frozen up Sub-Zero iced out. I don't know if this was a convention exclusive. What do we got? Midway, Jazzwares. I don't know. I'll have to look that up, see if there's more history there. But I wasn't familiar with this line at all. And when Foosh Dis Thunder reached out to me and was like, hey, you interested in this? I was like, I've never even heard of that. I don't even know what that is. But if it's translucent, I'll take it. It's a ninja, even better. Mortal Kombat. I'm more Mortal Kombat than Street Fighter, so it all lines up for me. This is a great addition to the collection. I'm happy to have that, and that it's complete and in the box. All that much better. Thank you very much for it's from 2005, by the way. If you were looking to score one of your own, does it have an action feature? No. Okay. So he's clicky. I thought for a minute there was a possibly a button release action feature, but he actually kind of looks like the Shredder here too. Anyway, thanks a lot for that, man. That's super awesome. I very much appreciate that. Jonathan from Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. Look at this envelope. If this isn't just an indicator of the magnificence inside, then I don't know what is. In fact, anything could have been in here, and it would have felt important just from the packaging. Jonathan credits Toy Galaxy for getting him back into collecting in 2018 after having grown up with all the cool stuff that everybody grew up with from the olden days. G.I. Joe, Ninja Turtles, Batman. In fact, that could be just about any era from 80s, 90s, 2000s, whatever. Everybody's growing up with the same stuff, and that's cool. It brings us together as collectors. But he was kind enough to grab Vintage Kenner, now officially Vintage Kenner Boba Fett, number 449 in the Boba set. This came from a recent Toy-Hio show, February 9th, 2019. Look at this provenance together. That'll get added to the log post haste. That's very cool. I love knowing the history of this stuff. I love knowing where things came from. This one's in really, really nice shape. He's little discolored. He's got that pretty common, arms and head, slightly different color than it's different plastic used for the torso and then the limbs and stuff. So it's a little miscolored there, discolored. What do we got? Should be a Hong Kong stamp. Yep. So nice joints too. Look at that. Planking with the best of them. So thank you very much, Jonathan, for sending that in. We are one away from 450, and that is exciting. Next up is Sam, all the way from the UK, over in the United Kingdom. He is... I almost said Swimmins. He's SW Minis on Instagram. You should check him out. We've got, hang on, all kinds of fun stuff in here. We've got, Sam, in a previous video, saw that I had gotten some G.I. Joe. I've been getting a lot of Loyal Subjects figures lately, which is weird because I only owned like 1 or 2 of them before a few months ago. But Sam saw that I was getting some G.I. Joe stuff, and he reached out and asked if I had a Snake Eyes yet, and I said that I did not, so he said he was going to hook me up with one. This is being hooked up. I appreciate that. Look at this. He's even got, I think this is everything he came with. We got a ninja sword. Hang on. Stop the there we go. We've got a satchel with charges, and then we've got a sai. I don't recall Snake Eyes ever coming with a sai. Maybe that's his. And then, of course, he's got his Uzi, and he's got these tinted lenses. That's Commando Snake Eyes. To my knowledge, they have not done Ninja Snake Eyes yet, and it's weird to me that Commando Snake Eyes has the sword with him, but I'll take it. It's all good for me. He also included 2 of these Transformers versus G.I. Joe. These are the Tom, I think it's pronounced Scioli, S-C-I-O-L-I, the Tom Scioli Transformers. These are blind bag pieces. Kid Robot, I think. Yeah, Kid Robot. From 2017. I didn't read all of this stuff yet, so I don't know why Starscream's got a half face there. I do know that it's a cobra. It's a cobra symbol on his eyeball there, so there's probably a good story there. I was waiting for it to be collected in trade paperback, and then I forgot to go get the trade paperback. And then we've also got a couple of these. I think these are the Super 7 Transformers Keshi figures, kind of like Muscle. We've got Optimus and Bumblebee. Those are a lot of fun. This whole batch of stuff is a lot of fun. And to know that they came from the UK is even more fun. Thanks a lot, Sam. Cody is from Vietnam and Texas. He lives and works in Vietnam, but he's from Texas. Cody sent in a sampling of stuff. Just amazing, amazing stuff that I don't even know if anybody, if you tried, could replicate the kind of things that are in this box. First off, Cody mentions that where he works in Vietnam is pretty heavily into the knockoff scene. So here we have a animated Transformers animated Optimus Prime, which for all intents and purposes looks great. I don't know how the plastic feels. I haven't opened it yet. This one I may just leave it like this since I already do have this figure. I may just leave it like this because the presentation is amazing. Your standard knockoff sort of instructions and whatever. I can't read any of this, but I'm assuming it's pretty standard stuff. So we've got the knockoff animated Optimus Prime, which, you know, doesn't seem like it's that big a deal. Cody actually included a piece for Mrs. Toy Galaxy as well. We've got Beautiful Pony here, Beautiful Horse. This is My Friend Panny, Beautiful Pony. Producer Greg did point out that this is the Dark Crystal typeface, which is insane. Again, I don't know quality of plastic-wise. I don't know how this feels compared to actual U.S. released stuff, domestic release stuff, but I'm probably going to leave it like that just for the presentation. Cody also included a bunch of ephemera, some print materials from different theaters and stuff. We got Black Panther, Solo. These are great. Aquaman, Deadpool 2, all kinds of great stuff there. Also included, I don't know if this set was released in the United States. I don't think it was. I feel like I would have seen it and grabbed it if it had been. Spider-Man Homecoming. This is from the Lele batch of building brick figures and vehicles. And in here, I did already assemble this. I didn't want to take the time to do a whole build video on this thing. But we do have a pretty fantastic Spider-Man Homecoming MCU Vulture figure here. This thing's insane. I can't remember if he has a face. Nope, he doesn't. But that helmet is great. The interpretation is like, you know, hey, we tried. You know, you got basically Lego-ish bricks, pretty close to those wings and helmet and stuff. I love that thing. It's fantastic. I'm going to put it right next to the Mini-Mates Vulture, MCU Vulture, that also popped up in a booth video probably a while ago. I was going to say not too long ago, but it was actually kind of long ago. And then the best piece in this box was absolutely the Avengers 3 Funko Pop Heroes. No, I can't even say Funko, just Pop Heroes. Alliance Gathering Superhero Collection Value. Man, Wolverine with eyeballs. I think they're drilled through, actually. It looks like it's hollow. Oh man, it's not opened. I don't want to break the seal on this thing. It's mint. That thing is just gorgeous. I love this thing. It is fantastic. Cody has a YouTube channel and an Instagram where he showcases these gross infringements of copyright and trademark. Check him out at Bootleg Toys Vietnam. Same name for both accounts. Thank you very much for all of this great stuff, Cody. Last but certainly not least, Richard from Lansing, Michigan. Finally, Spider-Ham Funko Pop Walgreens exclusive comes home. This thing was out for a while. It says 2000. There's no date on this. It was out for a while. There's plenty of Walgreenses in my area, and I never saw this at a single one. Hard to believe. I don't believe for a second that it was like a scalping thing or employees were grabbing them. I just think they never got them. And like some of these Walgreenses still have like Electro from the last, previous era Spider-Man there, and like Kylo Ren from Force Awakens. It's like, what are you doing? Refresh your merch. So I feel like this is going to show up at my area Walgreens is like in another year or something. But I'm pretty excited. I loved this movie. Obviously, if you followed the channel for any amount of time, you know that I love the ham. This is pretty cool. And it's funny because, the Funko Pop proportions work absolutely perfectly for him. This, honestly, it doesn't even look proportionately distorted in any way. So pretty excited to finally have that in the collection. Can I get him to stand up here? There we go. Richard also included a drawing of Stan Lee, rest in peace, that says, more drawing videos, please, true believer. We did used to have Toy Galaxy Art Club where I would do some sketches and stuff. It's possible that we could get back to that at some point. Not sure if that's going to be happening anytime soon, but good to know that there's the support out there and that some people might actually want to see something like that from us again. Thank you again to Pete, Jim, Cody, Andrew, Foosh, Thunder, Jonathan, Sam, Richard. Thank you for watching this and all of our videos. Hit like, hit subscribe. Check out our Patreon if you're in the position to help the channel grow. Thank you very much. Later.